New this morning, the start of a special TMJ4 Lighthouse investigation 5 months in the making.
It's a series we call Duty to Disclose.
I think we have to remember that our clients have liberty at stake.
There's no way that I would even trust his testimony.
I mean, it really is the wild, wild west in Wisconsin.
It's about the Milwaukee County Brady lists, a list of officers with allegations of crime, dishonesty, bias, or other integrity concerns.
For decades, the DA's office wanted to keep the full list a secret. That changed when we hired an attorney, battled the DA's office, and won.
Yeah, so Lighthouse reporter Ben Jordan is here now to launch this series and to preview his first report that airs tonight into this unprecedented investigation.
Tom and Adriana, the Milwaukee County Brady list is meant to keep track of officers with alleged credibility concerns if they're called to testify in court. That information has to be disclosed to defense attorneys. Our investigation seeks to answer several questions. Why was the Brady list kept a secret for so long? Is it missing officers? And are police departments and prosecutors fulfilling their duty to disclose? It's a status no police officer wants, being labeled a Brady list cop.
But I've been blacklisted from any other department.
What was once a mystery list is now exposed.
I certainly agreed with turning it over once it was turned over.
Milwaukee County's Brady list contains 191 names. About 80% of entries are for criminal charges or convictions. The rest are for internal violations like untruthfulness.
If you lie, that is the cardinal sin in law enforcement.
There are many reasons why officers land on the Brady list, and that's why our investigation raises questions for the highest leaders in Milwaukee County's criminal justice system. Why did your office not want to release the full Brady list until we got a lawyer involved?
You know, this has been actually attorney work product because it really is a list only created by our office for use of by its attorneys. And so that's generally how we've always viewed it, just like we have a lot of other materials in our office that are purely attorney work product.
The DA's office says it makes no representations as to the accuracy or completeness of the Brady list. What does that tell you about the completeness and accuracy of Milwaukee County's Brady list?
I just don't think it's accurate. That it's not there, right? They don't have an accurate list.
So Ben's here right now to share more about what we can expect to see tonight at 6 o'clock. I think the beginning here is, why did the Lighthouse team get into doing this story?
Last year, we did an investigation into a former Milwaukee County Sheriff's deputy who botched an investigation into a hit and run. A deeper dive into his record revealed he had been disciplined 8 times, suspended 5 times throughout his career. One of those suspensions was for allegedly making racially inflammatory remarks at black people at a Walgreens while off duty. That raised a lot of questions about whether this list is missing names.
Yeah, and this has been a lengthy investigation for you, an investigation where you've worked with other journalists, investigative journalists on this project. So what have been some of your findings so far?
That's right. In partnership with the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel and Wisconsin Watch, we found many inconsistencies on the Brady list. For example, several officers on the list we received last fall are deceased. The district attorney's office proceeded to take those names off the list. Another interesting case involved a former Milwaukee police sergeant who was put on the Brady list 15 years ago. I spoke with him on the phone. First of all, he didn't know he was on the Brady list. And secondly, he told me he had testified hundreds of times since then without a single Brady disclosure.
So there's officers on this list that don't know they're on it. There's probably lawyers that are going to want to take a look at the names on this list. How do people see it if they want to look at it?
We just posted a full database on our website, tmj4.com. It shows each officer's name, department, infraction, or allegation, and whether they're still working for the same agency.
All right, Ben, well, thank you for this report. This is going to be something you don't want to miss. Once again, Ben's full story introducing you to Milwaukee County's Brady list airs tonight at 6 on TMJ4. We'll be right back.